World are taking to the streets to hunt down Pokemon, capture gyms, hatch eggs, and more using their mobile devices to play Pokemon Go. The thing that makes Pokemon Go different from other phone games is that it requires users to hit the road to play. Pokemon, gyms, and items are in real-world locations that players have to actually visit. The distracted users are facing consequences though. Many have been mugged while playing the game, and one woman even encountered a dead body while seeking a Pokemon.
Pokemon Go is popular. Salt Lake City police say they have 2 reports of players being attacked.
Something that we're concerned about with this game is that people are going into areas where they don't belong, that they're not paying attention when they're in those areas, and that they can become victims of crime.
Investigators say both attacks took place in the same area and they have the same description for the attackers. Police are urging players to make sure they know where they are and are aware of their surroundings when playing.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful, unethical, dangerous. You've turned every cell phone in Gotham into a microphone.
And a high-frequency generator receiver.
You took my sonar concept and applied it to every phone in the city. With half the city feeding you sonar, you can image all of Gotham.
Okay, so now that everyone is addicted to Pokemon Go, this was today from Daily Sheeple. Pokemon Go is an Orwellian CIA government surveillance psyop. And I don't know if a lot of you realize this, but Pokemon Go's policy down here, where they go to say that I guess in a section of the privacy policy in particular, it seems to be getting the conspiracy theorist of the world up in arms, in which Reddit user Homer Simpson Doe calls very Orwellian. Down here, it says, we cooperate with government and law enforcement officials or private parties to enforce and comply with the law. We may disclose any information about you or your authorized child that is in our possession or control to government or law enforcement officials or private parties as we, in our sole discretion, believe necessary or appropriate. A, to respond to claims, legal process, including subpoenas. B, to protect our property rights and safety the property rights and safety of a third party or the public in general. And C, to identify and stop any activity that we consider illegal, unethical, or legally actionable activity. And like he says down here, the most Orwellian of all is the line that we may disclose any information about you or your authorized child that is in our possession or control to government or law enforcement officials or private parties. Now if you go over to TechCrunch, where they pulled some of this information from, where they're actually talking about how these kids now are also using the drones to catch Pokemon. What a great way to start a see something, say something by using these kids to set up Pokemon characters in certain areas to where they can just narc. And what else is interesting about this, all the way down at the bottom, where they even say one final tidbit from the Pokemon Go policy, number 6, responding to do not track signals. Our services do not have the capability to respond to do not track signals received from various web browsers. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say any more.